Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of November. Now Sag, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Sag, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that is somebody impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, Sag, let's see what we have here for you. Okay, make sure everything is in view. And we'll get right into it for you. That looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Five of Wands. So this is somebody who is potentially having a conflict right now. You could be sparring with people around you, or there could be some sort of conflict brewing here. The thing is, you can kind of view the Five of Wands as sort of an annoyance, like a fly on your shoulders, just something kind of annoying you, right? And it does say that this will not stay around forever. Do keep in mind, this could be an internal or an external conflict. So it could be with other people, like I said, but it could also be something happening here, brewing below the surface for you in terms of a conflict. I do feel like it's more likely to be external at this time. I never like reading like that, but it does seem to maybe be implied here with this middle row, which I'll get into as we go along. But there are some really good things as well here in this reading, so not to fear. Right away in the middle, you have the Seven of Cups. So this is an important card in this spread because it bleeds or spills into the rest of the cards here. And you can see the 7-7 energy as well, which is like all about spirit guides, spirituality, messages from, the universe, your higher self, all of those sorts of things. And particularly this, so some of you may be connecting in that way. Some of you may, at the end of the day, say, you know what, I need to reach up for help and ask my guides on some advice to help me out with this conflict or this choice that you have to make. Which, with the Seven of Cups, you potentially do have a choice. You can see that there are multiple options here on the card, and it can lead to a place of confusion. Okay, Seven of Cups can indicate confused by the many choices available and in front of you. And so for some of you, the key with the Seven of Cups is that it would be wise to sort of pare down and pick the cup that's best for you. Only you know that, right? But if you need help, you can ask your guides. And you may get messages through dreams, you may get messages through meditations, through downloads on walks, or when you're at the grocery store, anything like that, you could be getting messages. And that's what I feel like maybe some of you are dealing with here. Another way of looking at the Seven of Cups is it says you are spoiled for choice. You have a lot of choice. And that's certainly a positive way of looking at that card. So some of you may just have many options here. Now, towards the beginning of the month or the first week of November, you have Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Judgment card. So this Knight of Cups is potentially you here wearing your heart on your sleeve in some way, okay? I feel like you have given a lot into a situation, and this has now caused some sort of a conflict where maybe someone hasn't recognized that, or there's some, somebody maybe needs to come forward and say, hey, we recognize your value, we see what you bring to the table. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like there's a level of confusion because you've given a lot to a scenario and someone else hasn't. Now this could be in love, it could be in relationships, it could be in creative projects, work. Some of you, this is work related, no doubt. But there could also be someone from the past re-entering with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups in the corners. Do keep that in mind, who may be interested in you. You have this Two of Swords here. This is blindfolded energy, okay? This is the feeling of an injustice, okay? Somebody throwing words at you, saying things that are not nice, holding you back in some way, restriction of speech. And it's in this middle row, which is kind of the current realization where I feel like someone said something or someone is not saying something. It's like either someone's words or someone's lack of words are causing some sort of potential conflict here. What I will tell you is this is not doom and gloom, and you will, at the end of the day, find out what is going on or find out how they feel. Now, you also here have this Judgment card. In this lower row, this is karma, okay? You will get the outcome you deserve. If you've acted with integrity, then that's what you're getting, okay? And you're getting something good, you're getting a good result. The Judgment card is an awakening. It's a rebirth. It's sort of like it's something that's taken time. It's not like the upheaval of the Death card or the Tower. This is something that's been sort of brewing and manifesting, and here it is arriving. So it can mean, I feel like some of you are going through an awakening around a person or around how you've been treated. I feel like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve at this time, and other people have not recognized that. Maybe it's caused you to be a little bit confused around something. Now, in your current situation, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Swords. So the thing is, you have this King of Swords here, which is like the energy of authority, of leadership, of really divine law and order, like somebody, once again, who's really going to give you a fair shot. I like this aspect here with the Judgment and the King of Swords. Some of you may be involved in a legal situation. Maybe this is the conflict. Maybe this is what's leaving you confused here with these two cards. But you have karma here, I feel like, more than the other person. I feel like karma's on your side. And I feel like it's because you've put in work, you've given some sort of effort, and you've put your heart into something, is what I feel like saying. Now, you also have this Four of Pentacles here. This is somebody who is potentially reserved, timid, shy, but it could also mean that you are holding on to your pentacles, you're holding on to your money just a little bit too tightly here at this time with this Four of Pentacles. So some of you may be resonating with that, some of you maybe not. But that could certainly be implied with this reading here. But I feel like if anything, you've actually done a good job of like saving money or like doing something to put yourself in a financially independent spot. And I'll tell you why, because in the future you have the Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'll jump right down here to the Nine of Pentacles. This is financial independence. This is somebody who doesn't need to rely on other people's resources or money or anything like that. They have grown fruit for themselves that is now providing them and sustaining them and helping them along the way. It's somebody who's totally independent. And some of you maybe are in a period of being single. I do feel like maybe some of you are going to choose to stay single, but staying with the money thing, with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, that's like you having finances stabilizing. And I do feel like sometimes it's okay to hold on to what you have, and I feel like maybe that's what you're coming to terms with. You have as well this Seven of Swords, which is lining up with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords in the same column with the Five of Wands on the bottom. This is deception. This is liar, cheater, stealer, something like that. This is definitely somebody who's like does not have your best interest at hand. This can be a gossiper. I do feel like maybe someone has betrayed your trust here. I feel like with this Knight of Cups in the corner, me reading it as you wearing your heart on your sleeve, and this challenging energy, someone betrayed your trust and that confused you. And the thing is, on top of all of this, it's like now someone's coming in from the past too. With this Six of Cups. Now, this could also just represent something you've always wanted to do as well. But let's go ahead and get some clarity and see what might be coming forward here. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. I also really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I would say check out my website, which is linked below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here. Okay. I think this is it. So we have El Moria, Awakening Presence, the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, don't be afraid to tell someone how you feel at this time. Yeah, Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And Sanit Kumara, light activation. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. I like that Diana card a lot. The Sanit Kumara, I just like this idea of expecting positivity and instead of expecting negativity, which is something I always recommend. And then you have Bridget, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize you have the power. And the Sanit Kumara is definitely like the author calls Sanit Kumara the leader of the Keepers of the Light, which is what that oracle deck is called. So when you get it, it's definitely a good sign. It definitely means there's powerful, strong energy around you and with you. You have, wow, not the right time and romance. So I almost do feel like there's someone coming back in, and it may just not be something that you're feeling. Perfect timing. So we have not the right time, we have perfect timing, and can we get a clarity on that, please? Hopeful people. Okay. There's something around a deception that I almost feel like someone's trust has been betrayed. But with perfect timing, judgment, King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles here in this lower row, as well as the Nine of Cups in that upper corner, I do feel like you are going to, I feel like karma's on your side here, and I feel like this is going to work out. You also, there could potentially be someone coming in to help you, like to help you see something. I do get that energy as well. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get some more tarot cards to clarify this. I would not rush at this time. So you have the Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess. So this is definitely something here coming to the surface, okay? The High Priestess is hidden knowledge coming to the surface. Do you see how this person here, this is actually a spiritual guide, and they are sitting at the entrance of a spiritual temple, okay? So this can be a way shower. This can be somebody who helps you see something in new and interesting ways. And I get the sense that someone's going to come in. I don't want to say come to your rescue because, you know, I don't feel like you need rescuing or anything like that. But I feel like someone's going to like provide you with guidance in this month. Knight of Swords with the Two of Swords, this is telling you to seize the day. If you have to tell something to someone, I feel like this is the opportunity. I also feel like it's time to take action. And with perfect timing, you're going to want to strike when the iron's hot. I would say don't force anything. Wait for the perfect time, and then you'll know that that's it. And when it is it, I feel like it's time for you to act with this Knight of Swords. Somebody is just disappointing you, okay? Someone's disappointed you. You've definitely worn your heart on your sleeve. They've disappointed you. Realize that there are always 2 or more cups behind you overflowing, okay? And recognize that there are good times ahead despite how challenging it may be. And you have this Five of Pentacles, this Seven of Pentacles, and this Queen of Wands. So, look, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles next to each other. Something about like feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're not worthy, or feeling, actually with the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, I should say like that is a classic combination of scarcity mindset, okay? I don't feel like you're losing money here. You have this Nine of Pentacles, you have this Seven of Pentacles, which is a really nice indicator, and the Queen of Wands, someone who's successful. I don't see you losing out. What I see you doing is trending towards negativity. Remember, we had this card here, Diana, expect positivity, expect positive outcomes. I think that's going to be very important for you in this month, Sagittarius, to expect positivity. The Seven of Pentacles is long-term investments paying off, okay? Someone who's working hard, someone who's putting in the work. It's potentially even you analyzing yourself and saying like, where do I want to go from here? Especially with the Judgment card, you may be making a new direction, changing a new direction or something like that in your life, making a direct career change or something like that. The Queen of Wands would be somebody who like picks up their wands and goes somewhere else, and they're able to do that because they are creative and they are passionate, and everybody wants a Queen of Wands, not only in love but also in the workplace. Yeah, and you have this Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Judgment card. Wow, Judgment in these two corners here. There's someone from the past re-entering. There's no question about it. They may feel karmic in some way. But at the end of the day, this is going to end up working out for you very well here. With this Knight of Wands, this is definitely potentially some of you like moving, some of you going to a new place. I do feel like maybe some of you are deciding to change a direction in your life or the direction that it's headed. Like, I feel like some of you are either doing this through a move, or you're doing this through a career shift or a career change. Something like that going on here with that Knight of Wands. The Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles is good financial karma, okay? Like I said, I feel like you're going to have some sort of understanding here. It's a really big time, I feel like, for this month, Sagittarius, for you to evaluate. Take a look at yourself and ask yourself where you want to go. And I feel like you'll set yourself up for a really nice December. I almost feel like for you, November is like a time where you're going to say, like, what can I do to finish this month out in the best possible way? Or to finish this year out in the best possible way. Because this is the second to last month, as you know. So that's what I feel like November for you is like evaluation. Do you need to make a directional change? Do you need to put new people in your circle? Are there helpful people coming in? And recognize that perfect timing is happening. You have occupation changing, job, you have message, privileged lady, despair, adjudication, and concern. There's something here going on where maybe some of you, not everybody, but some of you are in a legal situation. This is interesting. 32, 33, 34. You also have 30. So there's a progression of events. When that sort of thing happens, it's events progressing. Let go of the despair and the concern, okay? I know it's easier said than done. But we have these messages of your mindset here needing to go towards positivity instead of negativity. There's a message coming in, and this might be a person, okay, with this High Priestess, where you're like getting news or a change in direction around your occupation or something like that. Like, some of you are changing residence, moving to a new place, getting new people in your life. Others of you are moving to a new place in terms of your work. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Always grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one.